Have you ever wondered why your brain sometimes works against you? From decision-making to emotional reactions, psychology influences every part of our lives, often without us realizing it. In today's video, we'll explore powerful psychological insights that can help you understand yourself and others better. So, if you love learning about the mind and human behavior, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into psychology. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. What's one psychological trick you've used in real life? Have you ever felt like stress is running your life instead of you controlling it? You are not alone. Stress is an inevitable part of modern life, especially for adults juggling multiple responsibilities. Whether it's work, family, finances, or health, the pressures of daily life can often seem overwhelming. But there is good news. Stress does not have to dominate your life. With the right strategies, you can manage it effectively and regain your peace of mind. In this bookshot, you will find practical advice, expert opinions, and research-based methods to help you overcome stress. From understanding the causes of stress to implementing proven relaxation techniques, you'll find everything you need to begin your journey to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Understanding stress. What is it and why is it important? Stress is often misunderstood. Many people think of it as purely negative, but it is not always negative. In fact, stress is a natural response that is meant to protect us. When faced with danger, our bodies release hormones, such as adrenaline and cortisol, preparing us to fight or flee. This response, known as the fight or flight reaction, was crucial to our ancestors' survival. However, in today's world, stress is more likely to be triggered by a looming deadline than by a predator. Moreover, unlike our ancestors, we rarely have the opportunity to physically relieve stress. Instead, we carry it with us, sometimes for days, weeks, or even years. When this happens, stress becomes chronic and leads to a host of physical and mental health problems, including heart disease, anxiety, depression, and a weakened immune system. To combat stress effectively, it is critical to understand what it is and how it affects you. As Dr. Robert Sapolsky, author of Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers, explains, stress is not just about the immediate pressures you face, but also how you perceive them. If you can change your perception, you can change your stress response. The primary causes of stress. Identify your triggers. Stress can come from many sources, and there are many different triggers. For some, it is a very stressful job. For others, it is family responsibilities or financial worries. Understanding what your stressors are is the first step in managing them. Dr. Kelly McGonigal, a health psychologist and author of The Upside of Stress, suggests that we revise the way we view stress. Instead of seeing it as purely harmful, she encourages us to see it as a challenge that can be faced and overcome. This shift in perspective is crucial because it changes the way our bodies react to stress, reducing its negative impact. To identify your stress triggers, take some time to reflect on what consistently causes you tension or anxiety. Keep a stress journal, noting the situations that make you feel stressed and how you react. Over time, patterns will emerge that will make it easier to address the root causes. The mind-body connection. How stress affects your health. The connection between mind and body is profound. Chronic stress not only affects your mood, it can have a significant impact on your physical health. According to the American Psychological Association, chronic stress is linked to a wide range of health problems, from headaches and digestive problems to more serious conditions such as cardiovascular disease. But why does stress have such a broad impact? The answer lies in the hormones released during the stress response. Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, is beneficial in small doses. It helps regulate metabolism, reduce inflammation, and control blood sugar levels. However, when you are constantly stressed, your body produces excessive amounts of cortisol, which can lead to weight gain, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. In addition, stress can disrupt sleep, creating a vicious cycle in which lack of rest makes you more susceptible to stress, and stress makes it harder to sleep. Dr. Matthew Walker, author of the book Why We Sleep, points out that sleep is one of the most effective stress relievers. He argues that getting enough, high-quality sleep is critical for emotional resilience and overall well-being. Now that we have explained what stress is and why it is harmful, let's look at some practical strategies for managing it. These techniques not only reduce stress in the moment, but also serve to build long-term resilience. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It is about being fully engaged in what you are doing, whether it is eating, walking, or working. Numerous studies have shown that mindfulness can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn, creator of the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction (MBSR) program, explains in his book Full Catastrophe Living that mindfulness helps us break the cycle of negative thoughts that often accompanies stress. By focusing on the present, we can let go of the past and stop worrying about the future. You can practice mindfulness in many ways, from formal meditation sessions to simple breathing exercises. For beginners, try starting with a few minutes of deep breathing a day. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Over time, you will find it easier to stay present and calm, even in stressful situations. 2. Exercise. Move your body to calm your mind. Physical activity is one of the most effective ways to combat stress. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters, and reduces levels of stress hormones such as cortisol. It also helps improve sleep, another crucial factor in stress management. Dr. John Ratey, psychiatrist and author of Spark, argues that exercise is like a miracle grow for the brain. Not only does it improve mood and cognitive function, but it also creates the ability to resist future stressors. It is not necessary to run a marathon to benefit from exercise. Even a daily 20-minute walk can make a difference. The key is consistency. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's walking, swimming, dancing, or biking, and make it a regular part of your routine. 3. Nutrition. Fuel your body and mind. What you eat can have a significant impact on how you feel. A balanced diet promotes overall health and helps stabilize mood. On the other hand, poor nutrition can exacerbate stress, leading to an unhealthy eating cycle and increased anxiety. In The Food Mood Connection, nutrition psychiatrist Dr. Uma Naidu explains how certain foods can help reduce stress and improve mental health. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish such as salmon, are known for their anti-inflammatory properties and can help reduce anxiety. Complex carbohydrates, such as whole grains, increase serotonin levels, promoting a sense of well-being. Conversely, diets high in sugar and caffeine can increase cortisol levels, worsening stress. Try to eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. Stay hydrated and avoid excess caffeine and alcohol, which can disrupt sleep and increase anxiety. Humans are social creatures, and connection with others is a powerful antidote to stress. Studies show that people with strong social networks are more resilient to stress and live longer, healthier lives. In Social Why Our Brains Are Wired to Connect, neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman argues that social connections are not just a luxury. They are essential to our well-being. When we spend time with friends or family, our bodies release oxytocin, a hormone that counteracts the effects of stress. Make time for the people who matter most to you. Whether it's a phone call with a friend, dinner with family, or joining a community group, these connections can provide emotional support and help you feel more grounded. 5. Time management. Take control of your day. One of the most common sources of stress is the feeling of not having enough time to do everything. Effective time management can help you regain control and reduce stress. Dr. Stephen Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, suggests prioritizing your tasks according to their importance, not just their urgency. By focusing on what is really important, you can avoid the trap of continually reacting to minor problems and devote your time to activities that are in line with your long-term goals. Use tools such as to-do lists, calendars, and time blocks to organize your day. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps and give yourself permission to say no when necessary. Remember that you can't do everything, and that's okay. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, stress becomes overwhelming. If you feel constantly anxious, depressed, or unable to cope, it may be time to seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, and coaches can provide valuable guidance and tools to help you manage stress more effectively. Reducing stress in the workplace. Strategies for a healthier work life. For many adults, work is a major source of stress. Long hours, tight deadlines, and high expectations can create a pressured environment. However, it is possible to manage stress effectively, even in the most stressful jobs. Focus on what you can control and to let go of what you cannot control. This might mean adjusting your expectations, delegating tasks, or simply changing your perspective on certain situations. Mindfulness is also valuable in the workplace. Taking short breaks to stretch, breathe, or walk outside can help you reset and focus. Setting clear boundaries, such as turning off work email after hours, can also protect your personal time and reduce burnout. If you have a leadership position, consider how to create a healthier work environment for your team. For example, encouraging regular breaks, offering flexible work options, or promoting a culture of support and collaboration. The power of positive thinking, changing your mindset. Your mindset plays a key role in how you experience and manage stress. As the saying goes, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. This idea, famously attributed to Henry Ford, underscores the power of beliefs. Dr. Martin Seligman, pioneer of positive psychology and author of Learned Optimism, explains that optimism is not just a philosophy of well-being. It is a practical approach to dealing with life's challenges. Optimists cope better with stress because they view difficulties as temporary and surmountable, rather than permanent and insurmountable. Cultivating a positive mindset is not about ignoring problems. Instead, it is about focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on the negative aspects. Practice gratitude by regularly acknowledging the good things in your life, no matter how small. This simple habit can shift your focus from stress to a more balanced perspective. Surprising facts about stress, what research shows. The impact of stress on health and well-being is a much-studied topic, and some of the results may surprise you. For example, did you know that moderate stress can be beneficial? According to research published in the journal Nature, short-term stress can improve memory, increase problem-solving skills, and boost the immune system. However, the same study warns that chronic stress has the opposite effect, impairing cognitive function and weakening the immune system. The key takeaway is that it is not the stress itself that is harmful, but the way we handle it. Another surprising fact is that our attitude towards stress can influence its impact. A study published in Health Psychology found that people who believe stress is harmful are more likely to have negative health outcomes than those who view it as a challenge. This reinforces the idea that mindset matters. In conclusion, stress is an inevitable part of life, but it should not dominate your existence. By understanding what stress is, identifying your triggers, and implementing proven strategies, you can take control of stress and improve your overall well-being. Remember that overcoming stress is not about eliminating it completely. Such a goal is unrealistic. Instead, it is about building resilience, developing healthy coping mechanisms, and learning to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. As you embark on this journey, keep in mind the words of Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are called upon to change ourselves. This profound insight reminds us that although we cannot always control the circumstances of our lives, we can control how we react to them. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. Overcoming stress is not a destination, but an ongoing process of growth and self-discovery. With the right tools and mindset, you can transform stress from a burden to a catalyst for positive change. Understanding psychology is like having a secret superpower. It helps you make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and even improve your own mindset. If today's video gave you a new perspective, don't forget to like this video to let us know you enjoyed it. And if you want more fascinating insights like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Most importantly, join our community absolutely for free to get more information on this topic. We have plenty more mind-blowing discussions coming your way. Don't stop here. The next big step is just one click away. Hit the link in the description and access exclusive insights, completely free,